Kev G weather overview, and it's certainly a little bit warmer today than it was yesterday. It doesn't feel that way because of the wind chill and the elevated winds that are still out there. But here are your current temperatures as of this recording, which is around 3 o'clock in the afternoon on your Sunday. And we are recovering our temperatures slowly, but that will start to skyrocket as we go through the week. Now, it's going to be an interesting transition week because we're going to turn warmer, but we're going to turn wetter and more unsettled, especially for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I think we'll see rain more often than not for Thursday and again Friday, with a bit of a soggy start to Wednesday, but not as much rain. But Thursday, Friday look like the rainiest days of the week. But with respect to the overall temperatures, I think we're seeing a very important trend develop for the next 7 to 10 days. And that is that the Arctic air that we've been contending with for the last 7 days or so is going to be essentially routed out of the picture. And not only for the eastern part of the United States, but for much of the lower 48 states. And this is where we are. This is where we were on the GFS model. And this is the 2-meter temperatures. And it gives you a really good idea as to where we're going. So here we are. We're starting to warm up. And by early this week, warm air starts to make inroads all across the areas east of the Mississippi River. And by the time we get into Wednesday and Thursday, temperatures are way above normal relative to the averages. Now, our average high temperature this time of year is probably around 38, 39 degrees. So if we're 10 above normal, that means we have highs, around 45, 50 degrees in most places. And that's what the model's showing. And it's showing that for a large part of the country. And it doesn't really relent. It tries to sideswipe New England by the time we get to next Monday with colder temperatures, maybe bring our temperatures back down to where they should be for a day or two. But look what happens after that. Here we are out to about next Tuesday, the 30th, and warm air once again makes inroads, and not just for the eastern states, but for the Midwest and most of Canada, Southeast Canada, and any sort of intrusions from the north of colder air. This is by around February 1st, Thursday, February 1st. They're short-lived. Warm air is winning out, and that is the main message I can gather from the weather models as we go through the next 2 weeks or so. Now, when we look at the day-to-day, it's a little bit of a give and take, and that's the wonderful world of weather. So we have the cooler temperatures, and they get routed out as high pressure moves in, but we trade it off for some more unsettled weather in the form of rain. And that starts to happen by about Wednesday. I don't think it'll be much of a bother on Wednesday. It'll be more of a light, showery variety. But that'll change as we get into Thursday, because it looks like more steady rain moves in for the better part of Thursday, and it kind of lingers over the tri-state area for most of the day Thursday. And then maybe a small break happens on Friday morning, but then more rain moves in for Friday afternoon, Friday night. So we're going to be dodging the raindrops Thursday into Friday, and it looks like over that 2-day span, we're looking at about a ½ inch to an inch of liquid precip. So while that will be the case, it'll be dreary and damp. I don't think we'll be dealing with a lot of flooding. I think it'll just be more in the way of nuisance type of downpours and rain and stuff like that for Thursday and Friday. And I think with any luck, we'll have a decent weekend this coming weekend for the last weekend of January now, because weak high pressure will be in control, and then a storm system will slide out to our south on Sunday. And I think maybe southern areas will get rain, maybe along the Jersey Shore early Sunday morning, but most of the area might be in decent shape. We might be chilly on Sunday, but again, it's short-lived because cold air is routed out in a hurry. So we'll watch that for the end of the week, but I wouldn't really consider that a big deal for Sunday. I think most of the weekend looks fairly dry at this point once we get rid of the rain for Thursday and Friday. High temperatures for today, we're probably reaching them around this time of day with highs around 30. But look, a big recovery starts to happen with Monday, highs around 40. It'll feel a heck of a lot more comfortable tomorrow because the winds will be dying down, and we will be about 15 to 20 degrees warmer than we were on Saturday, just yesterday. And then we look to Tuesday, and highs around 43. So now we're above normal. We are on the above normal train. And then for Wednesday, we're going to deal with those showers, highs around 45, and then more of a steady rain on Thursday and again Friday. But look at our temperatures, highs around 50 for both Thursday and Friday. And then I think we'll dry it out for Saturday. And then, with any luck, we'll get some sunshine on Saturday with highs in the low to mid 50s. Won't that be fine and dandy? For most of us, it will be. And the days of Arctic air that we've had to deal with the last few days, they are looking like we are heading out. And not only heading out of those Arctic days, but it looks like for the foreseeable future as we head into maybe late January into early February.